Hey guys, this is Luminous coming to you guys with a pro Jodo commentary. We're back in the 6.71B map. And yeah, of course, this commentary is affiliate DC, and for more commentaries content, check us out on JodoCommentaries.com. I don't know what tournament this game is for, but I heard it was epic. This is Team A on Sentinel, which I guess is better known as Vigos's team. Vigos, I'm sure you fanboys are jumping with joy right now. Vigos is on purple. Equilibrium. Meanwhile, Navi on Scourge. Return of the German is actually Puppy. And then these guys we know. And then one of these two is another Navi player. So Navi's playing with a Sandin against Team A. Shouldn't matter that much of a deal. I am speeding through the picks and bans because this is going to be a long one. Hopefully you guys are here enjoying your popcorn or whatnot. And you know what's the best part of enjoying a long game? Yeah, watching them in parts. So I don't know how many parts, like 6, 5, 7. I don't know how many parts there will be. But man, this is like good old times. I remember casting one game. It was like maybe it was that. Oh, it was that SMM game, FTD versus KS. I did that game in like 8 parts. That was insane. So this is gonna be like that, I think. At least according to what the parser said. All right, I'm gonna have the games. I'm gonna have the replay pause for everyone that's watching it live, and then I'll talk about the picks and bans a little bit. I'm sure I'll have a lot of time to talk about it as the game progresses. So let's look at the ban so far. We have Solo Bear, Invoker, Venge ban. Venge, we don't see her ban too much at all because I mean she's a good hero, but there's more hero with higher priority. But we'll see. Probably because that they think they're going to click into a clock, so Venge ban is not bad. Meanwhile, Scourge is going to answer back with a Lich, Visage, and a Doom. Pretty standard ban here. And then I think Scourge got opening. Yeah, Scourge got first pick. They picked up the Weaver right away. Meanwhile, I really like teammates' picks here. They have a clock and AA. If that clock gets the trap, then the AA blast is gonna follow. So that's really good. Meanwhile, the Sentinel Scourge goes back for Veno and Spectre standard picks, and then we see a Destroyer. I really love Destroyer as a hero. I mean, he is probably, I think he is in fact the highest DPS hero. If all heroes just like right click, I think Destroyer right clicks the most. So I'm thinking, why are they picking a Destroyer? Most likely against Spectre. Spectre tanks quite a bit with her dispersion. But you know, if it doesn't matter how much you tank if you do a lot more damage, right? So Destroyer is also a very strong mid-game force. Once you pick up that BKB and a Force Staff, you are dealing quite a bit of damage. The AoE ult is also pretty good so far against the 3 of Navi's picks. None of them are high int based, and they're pretty squishy for the most part. You know, not counting Spectre. So that ult is also going to be extremely damaging. So I really like Vayne's pick so far. Then we see 2 more bans. These bans are standard. So far, it's also worth pointing out that Navi, in their first 3 picks, are not doing a very aggressive pushing. I know I've said that Navi like to do aggressive pushing, and in a recent interview, Dendi said that they don't necessarily call it a push. They just like to pick heroes that destroy towers very quickly. And I just want to point out that none of these 3 destroy towers very quickly. Of course, a Swarm could pull down a Creep Wave, and that's going to help out. Of course, a Venom Ward is going to help out a bit. But we're not seeing something like a big AoE nuker. We're not seeing something that could run past a tower and scare enemy away. We're not seeing a Enchantress of some sort. So it's just worth pointing out that it's not very aggressive so far, 3 picks in. And then the 4th and 5th pick, we're going to see a CM and Puck. I really like that. It rounds out the team. CM, I'm going to talk about her aura in just a bit. And then Vayne goes back with a Sven and Morphling. Pretty standard pick. The laning is going to be standard as well. I'm not going to bore you guys too much with pick ban analysis because this game is long and it's going to be intense. For everyone that's watching live, I am going to be unpausing in 3, 2, 1... unpause. Now let's go back to CM here, right? A lot of captains like to think, well, you know, I'm picking a Pugna, I'm picking a Windrunner, I'm picking Alina, so let's pair a CM with that because her aura is going to be great in restoring mana. I think in some essence, in some cases, that's going to be true. But if you want to think about what CM's aura actually does, right? CM's aura at level 4, when you max the aura, it gives in your entire team 2 extra mana regeneration per second. And that is not a percent. It's not a percentage based gain. It's a constant gain. So if you have a very big mana pool, let's say like I don't know, Lina she has somewhat of a big mana pool. Even if you get 2 extra mana per gain, it's not gonna be that big of a deal compared to, let's say, if you have a Sven, right? If you have a Sven and your total mana pool is like 200, 2 extra game per second, that's a huge deal. That means you could literally spam your Stormbolt all you want. And yeah, that is also gonna allow Lina to spam a little bit more. But the point I'm trying to make is that it's not as good for intelligence-based heroes compared to lower HP mana pool heroes, because the lower your pool is, the faster it restores, you know, in a total percentage wise. I hope I'm making sense. If not, I apologize. I know there's going to be some math whiz coming out. So we see Gank going on top lane here. There's a Morphling waving in for that Puck. Puck should be okay. Yeah, I think he has taken Illusionary Orb. No, Stormbolt comes in. I think Puck's going to be fine. All where the hell? Okay, I was going to say, why is he saving his... Oh no, Morphling comes in and they are going to get a first blood. Man, these guys are hella persistent. And ZAMJ picks up a kill there. So I thought he was going to be fine. Then he holding out his Illusionary Orb to the very end. I'm not too sure that was the best choice. That resulted in his death, at least. But anyways, so I'm sure some math whiz is gonna come back, but like, no, Lumi, you're wrong. But I think in practice it works out fine. Here we go. We're gonna see a Destroyer versus Spectre mid lane. And Spectre's gonna get some help out. So we see even more action. Stormbolt goes off once again on the Venomancer. Venomancer is fine. CM comes in, and they're gonna do a trialing top. I don't think the Scourge team wanted to do this trialing top. I think they mostly want to do like a dueling of some sort. They would have no way wanted to put... Oh, looks like the Illusion's going to pick off the AA. Man, this is already a very high action game. 1-1, 50 seconds in. But yeah, I don't think the Scourge wanted to do a Spectre solo. It's very curious, because I was thinking Puck might not be that bad of a solo mid, although it's a really, really tough time to solo against Destroyer. So I like Navi's choice of putting Tool in the mid against the Destroyer, because even if you Astral Imprisonment 1, the other guy could, you know, do a little bit of harass and whatnot. But now, with the trialing at top for Sentinel, this is also a very awkward trialing, because generally you want your Morphling to solo bot. The Puck can't really handle the lane by himself, because there's too many stuns and too much nukes in the way. So it's not a bad strategic choice for Navi to run dual lanes. I really like dual lanes, and I'm really sad that's missing out. And look at how effective Veno is, right? Veno is not really doing too much of anything, but because Veno can come in with that Gale, Destroyer's just got to play a little bit of stay away, and that is going to give... Hovos, I think that's how you pronounce his way. Hovos, a little bit more free farm room, and that is going to be pretty good. He's already level 3, got a couple of creep kills under his belt, 8 and 2, 2 minutes in. That's just exceptional farm. Looking at bot lane here, we have Weaver playing by Artstyle. Artstyle predominantly not a carry player. He generally likes to play the high action, ganking, you know, pushing. The hero that calls a shot. And Weaver is not the hero that usually calls a shot. Weaver is one of those heroes that, you know, stay back and farm. Although you could play a very aggressive Weaver. Let's see if he's gonna pick up a medallion or something to go very aggressive. As you see, more action on the top lane here. CM is gonna go down. 2 easy kills being exchanged back and forth, and now these creeps are all over the Sentinel heroes, and Puck needs to stay back. So I'm glad that Navi actually picked up a kill against... Well, hold on. Well, what? What? I think I did miss something. No, I don't even know what I missed, but Destroyer is gonna die. I know CM died, but I don't think if the Sentinel trialing died. I totally missed something, but whatever. Not that big of a deal. Oh, no. What? Yeah, I'm confused. Never mind that. Never mind that. So the past minute, Luminous is... Man, casting is a hard thing to do. I'm gonna leave it at that. Commentating is hard. I shouldn't say this because I what, like 100 and something commentators now. I shouldn't say anything about casting is hard. But here goes. Weaver is level 4. He is going for that standard build Astral Imprisonment. And here we're gonna have a gank. Oh, wow, nice dodge. Did he dodge that? No, no. Yeah, he did. And here comes... Is there a freeze bite? No freeze bite because the CM got Aura instead. And now we got Destroyer and the Rocket. Very good counter ganking by Yafit coming down. And I'm not too sure why Yafit just completely left his lane. He didn't even TP in. So I was gonna say Destroyer got a very standard build, but he, instead of picking up Essence Aura at level 4, gone for Orb instead. So now he got a level in all 3 of skills and an extra level in Astral Imprisonment. That is somewhat of a pretty good build because you can get some significant harass down with that Orb. It's just that the Orb costs so much mana. Like, it just costs so much mana. I think it's 100 per pop, and you want to save a little bit for your Astral Imprisonment as well. So right now it's 3-2 in favor of Team A. I think in terms of late game advantage, I gotta favor the Sentinel a little bit more because they have a Morphling, they have a Destroyer. These are some of the hardest hitting late game DPS out there. Of course, there is a Spectre on the other side, and Spectre is one of those enigmatic carries. She can do really well depending how the game progresses. Let's say if you don't get enough bracers on your support, she could just get hugely fed in the mid game, and really fed mid game Spectre is going to be really hard to deal with. Of course, there's also Weaver on the Scourge team, and it's going to be very interesting to see who get the Radiance. I'm pretty sure that the Spectre is going to get it, because without Radiance, Spectre is just a totally different hero. But Weaver can still operate pretty well without Radiance. You could go for more of a Chaser build, Medallion, go for MKB. It's not a bad build at all. And let's see, now we have a death going on against Puppy at the bot lane, so I'm not too sure how that happened, but Vigos is making him look bad, making Puppy look bad. Now a lot more aggressive action going on the mid lane. Man, this game is just a little bit hard to follow. Generally, we see a lot more of the lanes being tamed, but all the lanes are trying to kill each other, and that is going to make for a very exciting game. But unfortunately for me, that's going to be a little bit difficult to follow. And now Destroyer is just getting a lot of mana back, stealing a lot of intelligence. Although stealing intelligence away from Spectre is not going to mean anything, because preventing a Spectre to cast spells is not going to mean too much. But preventing CM or Venomancer to cast their spells is going to be pretty big. As we see a teleportation going on the top lane, there's a phase dodging a Stormbolt. Here comes the Venomancer. Let's see. I think the Sven saw it. I'm pretty sure the Sven saw it, and now the Sven's going to back off away. Now we see a roaming AA going to go top again. This game is a nightmare in terms of catching all the action, because everyone's just roaming. Everyone is just going around like crazy. Mid lane, we just saw why it's not the exact best idea to pick up an orb so early on the Destroyer. You can see that his orb only did like plus 34 damage. So, and you actually put down 100 mana for that as well. So it's not that big of a deal, or not that it doesn't do damage. So I generally don't like putting up orb so early on Destroyer. Now we have Sanity Eclipse being picked up. CM might be in trouble. Plus 19, plus 13, plus 7 damage. I think that in terms of mana per damage intake, that's a little bit of a waste. But Clockwork's gonna come in as well. Man, Vigos is just ganky. Where did he come out? There's a hook in for the Spectre as well. Spectre's trying to slow him down, but unfortunately, Vigos is just too baller. Here we go. Sven coming in for Team A as well. Veno's gonna go down. Let's see if there's gonna be kill going for the Destroyer. It's a 7-2 suddenly, and now Navi completely on the back foot. CMTB's in. Let's see if you can get a kill on the Clockwork. Clockwork's gonna turn back against the CM, and this is such a Vigosive, I guess that's the action word. And now Vigos might get a kill on the CM. CM already at half HP. Vigos balling up. He's gonna salve as well. He should salve, or he's gonna find a rune. Yes, he does find Illusion Rune, and that means he's gonna turn right back. And meanwhile, on the top lane, even more aggressive action. Dendy level 6, Morphling level 5, Morphling close to 6, and here's a couple more right hit against the Morphling, against the Puck. Puck should be okay. I think he's gonna be able to dodge the waveform if he's careful enough. The A is gonna come in as well. A close to level 4. Keep in mind the A should try his best to get 6 as soon as possible. Vigos just being so effective right now. He's just roaming between top and bottom mid, goddamn. And now it looks like he might be a little bit trouble. He does have Illusion Rune. He should pop it right about now. No, he's gonna just run all the way to the tower, but that Gemini attack is gonna bring down Vigos. Vigos just giving up a dominate streak to Puppy. That is gonna help out his farm a little bit. Meanwhile, looking at top lane here, let's see Puck get anything done. He has a lot of mana in the bank, and now Stormbolt going on against the Venomancer. We have the AA coming, but he doesn't have ult or anything like that. There's a Venomous Gale, and Sven is like level 5. Wow, he's really fed. He does have another Stormbolt in the bank. Oh, is he gonna phase out? He's gonna phase out, but Stormbolt has a really ridiculous class range, and I think he is gonna go down. No phase, unfortunately, for Dendy. Man, Navi's just getting their ass handed to them right now, and now we have a Stormbolt going on the creeps. That means the top tier tower for the Sentinel, or for Scourge, is gonna go down as well. 8 and 3, 8 minutes in for the Sentinel team. A tower up, and now even more action going in the mid lane here. Destroyer, a little bit of trouble. There's a Desolate Dagger going in, but no, Vigos comes around, be like, yo, where you at? Get off my Destroyer. And actually dodging a hook, really well done by the Spectre. Now CM in trouble. CM no boots of speed, and she's slow as fuck because she got 36 Ds. Man, she's heavy. And now is there gonna be nice illusion blocking? No, there is gonna. any, because guess what? They're white, so can't micro. Oh, racism. And now Clockwork might be in trouble. Tower's getting focus. Clock misses a rocket. No, he does get it. Never mind that. And now Clock might be in trouble. The creep is going to go for him. No, they're going to go for the Destroyer instead. I think that's a great choice because Destroyer is a carry. Venomancer's slow as shit because he has a Hydralisk and no boost of speed. Spectre can chase it up. Man, everything going accordingly for the Team A. And now here comes Rocket. I think Clockwork is going to come back for even more. He does have another illusion rune, and that is going to allow him to tank Clockwork. My god, Vigos, this is why we love Vigos. This is why you guys love Vigos, and he's going to get yet another kill on